guys, welcome, Hardy here again, and today we are back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. So let's continue and check out for the mysterious DVD. It must be somewhere we can watch DVDs. A home cinema player. It's not in the bath. Isn't there anywhere else? Oh yeah, I can just go, yeah. Can I go here? In a classroom. Yes, it's here. Okay. Next to the monitor is a high-end DVD player. It should be able to play DVDs, but I don't see any actual discs nearby. A DVD player is useful by itself. If we had something to watch, at least that helped pass the time. Yeah, so... Okay, what's this box? I'm afraid if I click on the box, it's the movie we are looking for. A surveillance camera. So let's first search for other stuff. Yeah, each room has a monitor and a surveillance camera. There is something inside the card box. It's a bunch of DVDs, and each one has a label on it with someone's name. It must be the video for each of us, he mentioned.
Hold on a second.
I'd better go tell everyone. She just ran off. I didn't follow after her. I just stood right there where I was. DVDs in front of me had robbed me of all awareness. I was rooted in place. I think I see something. It's the card box. The cardboard box the DVDs were in. What are you seeing? Or what do you see? Help. I don't know. I need to find out what's on DVD. Ah, okay, so I need to click on it again. Then I slid it to an expensive looking player. I yelled out without realizing it, and my heart starts racing because what I saw on that monitor, it was my family.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
Are you really watching us, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
If it had ended there, that would have been fine. A message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, it would have given me hope, given me strength. If this was a normal school, I would have been happy, if a little embarrassed. With my family's support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do even better, but here now it was totally different. I wasn't living an ordinary school life, so I had a pretty strong feeling that the video wasn't going to end there. I hated having that feeling, but it turned out I was absolutely right. This time I couldn't even make a sound. My voice just died. Where'd everyone go? It looks like a war zone or something. As if in reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized the voice, of course, it was him.
Makoto Naegi, accepted into Hope Peak Academy, and his family, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
Look for the answer after graduation. What is this? What happened to everyone? I started trembling. I could feel the fear and anger building up inside me, like hot magma. God damn it! I slammed my fist against the desk over and over again. A single thought was racing through my mind. What else? How could I think about anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out of right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe. Makoto? What happened? Make sure you're safe? I noticed everyone standing around in the entrance of the AV room. They stared at me, faces full of confusion. What's going on? Without a word, I pointed to the card box.
Is it like
Is that what Monokuma was talking about? What's on them? They all gathered around the box, and each of them grabbed a DVD with their name on it. One by one, they each rushed to a monitor. I didn't take long for them to react. What the fuck? This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right?
Hold on.
Yeah, no way, it's real. No way. I can't take it anymore. I can't take this anymore. As soon as I saw their reactions, I knew they'd all seen something like that. What I've seen. Nobody even bothered trying to hide their fear and confusion, except for her. Even now, she was totally calm. So this is what he meant by motive. He wants to fuel our desire to live, so that we are more likely to start killing each other.
Yes, indeed.
It is the classic prisoner's dilemma. Let me use an example. Imagine two countries are on the brink of war, but both countries want peace, and each commits to scaling back their forces, a sign of good faith. But there is a chance that one country may betray the other, so for each country fears lowering their guards. The result is that neither scales back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other.
You understand?
In other words, the fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability. That kinda sounds like us right now. Everyone says they will work together, but in our hearts we are all afraid of someone might betray us. Don't put those awful thoughts in our heads. That's exactly what they want us to do. You can't say that, but maybe you're thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just... What? That is exactly what Monokuma or whatever's behind this wants. They want us to fight, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. We all need to calm down.
So then,
Okay, then maybe we should start by all just talking. Maybe if we all just talk about what we saw, we'll help getting everything out of our system. Besides, I think we are all super curious, right? I wonder what was in everyone's video. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Hey Sayaka. What was in your video, Sayaka?
what's your problem?
What's wrong? Just hurry up and tell us. Sayaka? I gently placed my hand on her shoulder. Stop it! She pushed my hand away and suddenly ran off. Sayaka?
That's enough.
Let her go. I can't do that. I have to go make sure she's okay. I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally. That because you are totally thoughtless. I'm really worried. Then why don't you go do whatever you think you have to? We don't all have to stick around together, right?
You are well.
Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye. Everyone went their separate ways, but I don't have time to worry about them right now. I have to go find Sayaka. So let's go. Where could she have gone? She can't have gone far. I should check around school. I wonder why the purple hair girl, why she is so calm. I wonder. Well, we probably have an idea, but I'm not going to spoil. And people probably should say, oh geez, but never mind. No, I'm not going to. I don't want to be here. I just want to go to our dorms. Where is it the way? No, it's not the gym. Store. No, it's this way. The Spare Hotel. I'm going to a room. Maybe Sayaka's in a room. Sayaka? No answer. I guess I'll have to keep looking. Is she here? No, she's not here. Well, I know it's a weird place, but... Is there anything I need to do in the girls' bathroom? Well, she could probably be there. But I guess not. She's not here either. What the freak? Is she here? This black part belongs to us now. Oh, she's here. I found her in a corner of an empty classroom. She was sitting in a chair, hands on knees, staring absently at the floor. She looked like maybe she was upset or angry or no. She didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face that could call emotion. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no. How could I possibly fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us? I want out! Let me out of here right now! Sayaka, calm down. As she thrashed around, I grabbed her by the shoulders. I understand. I know how you feel right now. When I think what might have happened to my family. But now more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really had happened, people out there would be in uproar. Our families, the police, everyone, right? So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise we have already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. and help might even come before that. But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me.
Sayaka?
Please, help me.
Her voice was small and shaky.
Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore.
Sayaka.
Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big, wet eyes of hers.
Makoto.
Can I believe what you said? Huh? That you'll help me get out, no matter what it takes? Absolutely.
Makoto.
You're the only one I can trust, so
No matter
please.
what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Of course I'll be there for you. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
Makoto.
Thank you. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this as long as you are here with me.
Because I'm your assistant.
The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. It felt a little forced, but still, it was a huge improvement over how she was before.
Hey!
It's standing up! Makoto, it's standing up! What's standing up?
Come on!
Do we even have to ask? Your flagpole. The hell out here.
Just a minute.
No, I wanna join in. Damn it. Well, if you want to leave, then tell us what the hell is up with those videos. It's about to come. It's gonna come out. My pristine, pure white stuffing. And my honest, innocent stuffing is about to come gushing out. I built... Wow, my god, erotic stuff on Danganronpa. I built up my fists, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, channeling all my power and let go with everything I had. Wow! Are you okay? If I hadn't avoided your punch, you'll have just violated school regulations. But boy, are you slow. I could have downed $1,000 full course dinner in the time it took you to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, antagonization, it's all lacking. What the heck was that just now? He just wanted to mess with us. Well, for now, you wanna just head back? Yeah. Monokuma had come along with swiftly destroyed the good mood we had just created. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken.
Sorry.
I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right, I'm going to lay down for a bit. With a nod and small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It was hard to think after watching that deranged video. I needed some rest of my own. Man, it must be difficult to watch a video like that. Jeez, seriously, what's going on here? There are just so many problems. I can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we are trapped in here? That what I saw in that video might be real? Monokuma? What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? I want to get out of here, but I could never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now. Huh? Who is it this time? When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Night's time about to start, so how come someone's here?
Sorry.
I'm really sorry to come by so late. Sayaka? Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so strange.
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. Something weird?
Makoto.
Just a little while ago I was laying down in my room, and all of a sudden my door started rattling and shaking. Her voice sounded like all the hair has been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me
I was
tense
so
up.
scared.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while it just stopped. I let some time go by. Then I got up and opened the door to check outside.
Makoto.
But there was nobody there. Someone tried to force their way into your room, but who could do something like that? It's not like that, like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What will I do then? You don't have to worry about it, right? I mean, we can go outside during nighttime. But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decides to break that promise, then why don't you stay in my room tonight? Will that make you feel a little better? What? It said in the school, the regulation was that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't state especially which room which person had to sleep in.
Hey,
But those two people sharing one room is, oh jeez, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, I know, me either, but it's not even that I mind the idea, but if you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms just for tonight? Switch rooms? If it will help put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but are you sure you're okay with staying in yours? That doesn't concern you? It's fine, I trust you. In that case then. So, both we and Sayaka switched rooms.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight.
Don't let the backbites bite. Backbites bite. Oh man, it's already nighttime. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Oh, if you're gonna trade rooms, we'd better trade keys too. That's right, we'll have to trade keys. Again?
like I said, I'm psychic.
Huh? Aren't you gonna say you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile had made its way to her face. Thank goodness, it looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Okay, we'd better trade keys then.
Okay.
Let's do it! We exchanged keys, and when I looked back up at her again, there was another worried expression there. Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it no matter what. I won't. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening. You have to turn the knob, lift up the door, and while you pull it out, just do that and the door should open, no problem. Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime. Oh, that's right, I totally forgot. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you. Well, the showers won't work, but you might want to pee, right? You are not going to be in your bedroom. Okay, well, I'd better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka. Oh, and about what I said before. When I said I was psychic, it was really a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive. Okay, I know. Good night then. See you in the morning. Sayaka gave me one last parting smile and headed off to my room. I looked around as soon as I got into the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good, there's nobody here. Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. So this is Sayaka's room. It really doesn't look any different from mine. It smells nice though. Let's investigate. The trash can? It's kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a quick peek. There wasn't any doubt about it. It was the DVDs with her name on it that we'd found in the AV room. That reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what was in her video, but it's probably best if I wait until she brings it up again. If it was me, I would probably watch it without her knowing. You know, you are in a school where everyone might kill each other. Better do things before than being sorry. My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka was swing kit just like the note said. Next to it is the map of the body's vital organs. So, she didn't bring her sewing kit with her. A surveillance camera, yeah. That's the camera. Yeah. If I remember right, all the girls' private bathrooms have locks on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in. I don't think Sayaka will like me to snooping around too much. I should probably go to bed soon. As I lowered myself onto Sayaka's bed, a pleasure enveloped me. Maybe it will bring me some sweet dreams. If it was me, I would probably check the bathroom anyway. You know, someone could have gone there. Feeling a little better than before I fell asleep. Imagine you are all in a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You have heard of Noah's Ark, right? We are sort of like that. We have set sail and left Earth behind. Here, you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthmas inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game, but even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you are really that set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I have made myself perfectly clear.
So then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
As if.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Slowly I pulled myself out of the bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way towards the dining hall. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall, but by the time I got there... Hello, Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning! I suppose I'm early. I figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model-like scholars, and the ones who showed up a little late.
Yo.
Sorry.
I'm late. My makeup just will not cooperate this morning.
Well, hello.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning beauty took a little longer than usual. We're the types with a more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category, and finally the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone.
My bad, my bad.
Slept right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
What is so awful to be late? I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. Don't care about time or other people in general. They are kind of to move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had the right. Arrive, at least that's how it was supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I would finally put Sayaka in the model-like schooler category. So for her to be so late...
What?
What's going on? Did something happen? Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here. Did she forget about our breakfast promise? I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside of me. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go! I have to check on her! The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where she let Sayaka stay for a single night. Where she was supposed to be safe, but over the course of that one night... Oh no! They savaged my room! The room had been completely transformed. What the hell? This is the replica sword I brought back from the self-defense. It's been taken out of its shaft. More importantly, where's Sayaka? There's a keychain on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. I gave it to Sayaka when we traded rooms. Wow, so much stuff to search. There are slashes and gouges on the walls and the floor. More importantly, where's Sayaka? This is the replica sword I brought back for the self-defense. It's a shift replica sword. The sword itself has been removed. More importantly, where is Sayaka? I know, come on. Just put your shit together. Don't ask every time for her. Let's just see what's going on here. It's this place stand the sword was on. More important, yeah. It looks like the lint roller. The bed's been damaged too. The toolkit is still inside the drawer and is still sealed. There are slashes and gouges on the wall. There are other slashes here. Okay. I think I have... I need to investigate to find out exactly what happened here. I think I have investigated everything. I'd better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. Oh no. Oh fuck. It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then, everything went black. Oh my god. Freak! When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before, and when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. You're awake, finally, are you okay? Now's no time for sleeping, get your ass up. You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here. It's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? Yeah! Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream. What I saw, it was real. That's right. It's really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out to me. I shut up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is... You can't check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely in... No! I have to see for myself. Listen to us, man. What do you think gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she was gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma told us all to come here. Well, hold on, don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remembered the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So...
I am the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. You are his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason. We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obviously he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I will never do that. If you can't believe anything, you can believe that. Here he is again. Unless someone violates the school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here. I am famous at Safari Park through the whole world for the following bare times one rule.
But...
Then, who did it? Who killed her?
Come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka. Don't be stupid, that's... What's the matter? You guys all look like you were about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone just following the rules, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well...
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, we killed...
Wrong.
Nope, wrong. Sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone. It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on, don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before you do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with sub-animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right? Huh?
Come on.
Don't play them. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
What?
Why are you laughing? It's 'cause naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can't just kill someone and waltz on out of here? You super naive. Devil is naive. Ellen is naive. No, 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 no. The real thing has just begun. The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there is still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember? You're referring to the rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you're talking about, isn't it?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to access whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yep, it will begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And the spotless students will engage in one big debate. Slow down.
during the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Well,
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh well, to put it simply, it's execution. Execution. And by execution you mean...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair! Poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
So to make sure I understand, if you get the culprit right, then only would they die. But if you get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed. What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a light judgment system or an inquisition type thing. Which means you will be deciding who you think the killer is. But just carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described it to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. Wait up, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know. A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it. Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out to murder someone? What? Are you saying you're not gonna participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy. What punishment? I don't know, throw you in the deep, dark, scary prison or something? Say whatever you want, I'm gonna be part of this. Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish, kill whatever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. Evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really wanna get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. He said that and he came charging at us, although it was more of a whale. But then...
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help to me, godly spear, Gunyear.
Oh my freaking god.
This wasn't supposed to... Why... me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the? I don't... This can't be real.
Well now.
Now, I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a curse from popping up of no good reason, you know. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Huh? What an amazing promise. Now, you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being. It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. And one more remarkable than the inevitable demise of an entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality. Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind. No, you have been waiting to kill this entire time. Kill this entire time? Don't be silly, you can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on. What do you take me for? I'm Monokuma. Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I'd like to call it.
The Monokuma file!
I mean, actually you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? I know the cause of death, you know, asked. Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then...
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial. Now I could. That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision that's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice? Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course, but there was more to it than that. It was also the idea of one of us had actually murdered someone. And if we didn't find out who it was, we will die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable, and yet, even in such perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her. Now's no time to wallow your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That will lead to the same disastrous results as having total faith in everyone else.
In other words,
Cooperation is absolute key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that, it just... How many times I have told you, anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing waiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame. What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we are all going to die here. She's right, we need to begin our research right away. Either way, we can't run away from this situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they are right, we have to do this. No matter how much we don't want, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Okay. No.
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, don't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we are pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay then. We can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no. We can't just leave him there alone. What? Why the hell not? Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you will do? By volunteering for guard duty, if you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Huh? What the fuck? Fuck you. Fine then. I'll stay there on guard duty as well. There's no problem. Two-player co-op based defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally up. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we are putting our faith in the rest of you. I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. I hate this, but still we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we are all dead. Is this really happening? Screw that piece of shit, bear. Ifumi? Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment. I gently placed my hand on Joko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check her for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but she is really dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was just dead. I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries, losing that much blood. Frankly, I check if she did survive something like that. Hold on. Just wait. Oh my god, she's dead. That means everything that happened so far is real. It's not a joke or ever it's really real.
Let me out of here!
Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
We're just now accepting that. Come on, dude. We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is. If we find out who did it, then the only dead person dies. If you get it wrong, all the rest of us have face execution. That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid.
Are you
So,
serious?
we are really gonna try and find out who did it? Yep.
Oh.
So you finally noticed. Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. Huh? She's right. Then could it be? All at once everyone gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you have got it all wrong. For one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? She just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear has returned, in other words. You think I did it?
So then.
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point we should split up. We need to get off the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong, well, do I really have to say anymore? I'd rather you didn't know.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym. I'll be going too.
Yo,
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, right? I'd better head to the scene of the crime. And that's right.
hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this here right now, and they are thinking of destroying that evidence,
Dead.
they'd better not let me find them. I'll skip to try and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I'll fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
I mean, we are not detectives or anything, you know, and we are gonna investigate a murderer. How do we even do something like that?
Anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know killed it, Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is very suspicious.
It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
so,
Well, I guess it won't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check just to check. Even if we wanted, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I'd better going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. It was pointless. Everyone had already left, and their parting looks at me yet still filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I am the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they have got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something, otherwise everyone will.
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
In the times like this, you just have to tell the truth. If they don't believe, it's one thing. to be real, it's another one. And can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. I guess I should look through Monokuma file we got here. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 AM. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Especially the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Okay guys, we are going to the investigation and next to the class trial to find out who really did kill Sayaka. So guys, I hope you are enjoying this series as much as I am. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time. Peace out. Let's find out who killed Sayaka in the next episode.